And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Mega Factory, and look what's done. Efficient vein extraction. I did research the beginning of the cryoplasm defense, and it unlocked 4 more cryoplasm defenses. So we're going to need some more, we're going to need sulfur, we're going to need a bunch of other stuff, chlorine, imbued we've got in spades. So we're good on those. But I'm going to see, I have a feeling that we're going to need some chlorine for this little endeavor here. So we've got, the first thing is the cryoplasm lancer. That's that unlocked with that first cryo defense. And the next thing that we're going to want, if it's in here, it might not be in here. There it is. The Trencher Drill Mark II is what we're going to want. And let's see what all goes into that. Let's go to mining and Trencher Drill right here. Mark II needs compressed chlorine. So we've got the resin covered. The Trencher Drill, we can use the one that's already built. And molybdenum, that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. But the chlorine is an issue because we're not farming chlorine right now, and that is a problem. So we're going to need a little bit of chlorine in order to top those off. So I've got another set of particle filters ready to go. And I was looking at the ones in the cold cavern. And, I'm on rapid resources. And I think I'm pretty sure that the rapid resources also affects the particle filtration system, because I was looking at it and it was going really fast, like way faster than I thought it was going to go. So how close is this stuff? 154 meters. We are it's just about poking through the wall. So we're going to have to look at that in a little bit. But let's go up to the particle filter here. And you can see that there is some stored inside. Usually there's nothing in there. And it spits it out to the compressor really fast. But these things are pulling air much, much faster than they were normally. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to try it out. I built 2 compressors. I'm going to try it so there's 2 particle filters on each compressor and see if that works out. But we have to get down there first, so it's just another lift ride down. And I've been clearing space in preparation for this little endeavor. I started clearing some space out down here, and hopefully those excavators are done. They might have to clear a little ore, but I just went, since we're in the toxic caves here where this ends, I started clearing it out. As you can see, we've got a nice area here cleared out, and yeah, this is a lot of nickel, but I'm really not in the mood for mining nickel down here, so I'm gonna clear ore on all of these. And there's a camel bot lurking in there. Get out of there. Yeah, camel bots do spawn down here too. It's best to shoot where the battery is, see if there's any in there. Okay, that looks good. Now, is there any ore in here I gotta clear? Yeah, there is. Just a little bit, so we're gonna clear ore on this one as well. How about over here? Oh, we got a little bit up there, so we're just gonna do a little clearing. Shouldn't take too long. This one over here might take a couple seconds, because it's got quite a bit to clear out, as does this one. Got quite a bit of miscellaneous. Yeah, this was about just about a million nickel right here. And I think the vein that we're mining on is like 20 million, so I'm not too concerned. Plus, we can always find other veins. That's not a big issue. The big issue here is power. And the reason I did it on this level is because not only the lift stops here, but we have some power we can deliver. So how tall? It looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. So we're going to come out here and let's set up the center line. This is the center line right here. So I want it to come all the way out here. And let's mark the center line. And put that there. So very similar mining system that I use down in the cold caverns for this, because we're gonna need a lot more chlorine than what you usually need in a game, because my nuclear reactor mod uses chlorine. So just be aware of that. Okay, so we know that that is 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the center line right here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is going to be a 1, 2, 3. So everybody can see. I don't want to put the conduit on there yet because I'm going to be bouncing around here, and I really don't want to get fried by that conduit because it's a long way down. It's a long journey getting down here. So we've got lots of space that we can work with. So that is not an issue. Clear out these excavators here because we don't need them anymore. Not sure if there's an excavator under here or not. Nope. Okay, good. And we're going to pull this one out. Get all my excavators back, and there is a tier 4 ore lift right there. So we got to be careful. There's a camel bot right under there, and he'll immediately be bumped up and start getting fried on that thing. So we gotta back away, because otherwise you hit those things, they punch you and you insta die. So we're just gonna take out these. I can always move more power around if I need to, but for now we're just gonna keep this as it is right there. Okay, so if this is going to be the center of an area, let's figure out how we're going to do the compressors in this new system. So we're going to let's see, go up, put a block, control build on top, and it'll go 64 blocks up. So that just gives you a good idea of how that works. I didn't think I threw that many. So we're going to want to come down, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, some arbitrary number, and start building a platform with which to build air compressors. Since this is an untried and untested system, I'm going to try to figure out on the fly here what a good design is if we're only going to have 2 compressors or 2 filters per compressor. That's something I haven't seen or I haven't tried before. So we're going to build this out. Let me zoom in. Just super build across there. And then do the same to this side. And try to come away with it here. I know it's hard to see, but I just want to get this done before I really work on lighting. Okay, that is that far. We're going to want, like I said, we're going to want a lot of these. So just be wary of that, because my nuclear reactor is balanced around needing 32 filters per reactor to process the uranium. So just be aware, and that's on normal or plentiful mode. So this rapid mode, I probably won't need as many, maybe half as many, but it's still going to be a lot. We're still going to need a lot of filters. That is a big area here. How much? Oh, I got lots of paste. Paste is not an issue. Okay. So I'm going to fly back up here. And I know that this marks the very center of that Mark IV battery. So let's first get a little bit of light up here so everybody can see. There we go. A little bit of light on the subject here. Now, I'm going to keep that marked. So, if we have a battery and it's beaming up, I could put, let's see. Let me get to my compressors and stuff. If I have a compressor right here and right here, I could put the filters on either side. And let's see, how would I do? So the power would beam up into a, I'm going to move them one more in, and then the batteries will go right here. So that will power both the compressor and the filter on this side. So if I have one of these on each side like this, that means this here, no, not this one, but this one, and this one will be the center. Like that. So let's build this up and build this one up. Okay, and now for some pipes. Ooh. And let's put the batteries in on either side like this. And the batteries over here, this is the line. I'm going to be able to put one on either side of here as well. Okay, so those are going to be our batteries to power the filters. So let's, oh yeah, this isn't going to work. We need, oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm going to need another space, because the filters have to come out one on each side like that. So I'm going to have to put one over here in order for that to fit. And likewise over here, I'm going to have to put one on this side. Okay, so this battery is superfluous. That battery is fine, and that battery is not needed, but I need one over here, and that is going to be tricky. That's the thing, that's the battery below. That's 1, 2, 3 out from the battery. I could do this instead, and I can beam power from this one over to that one. So where's my other, there it is. So we're gonna do that same thing here, So let's get that power. Let's get that ready so I don't have to mess with it once these are made. So we got one battery feeding those two, one battery feeding these. Okay, so now for the filters. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, skip that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There is basically how I'm thinking of it here. So let's build these up. And over here, same deal. Okay, now we just need power and a little bit of luck. Gather up all of this stuff here. So you can see where the power goes up. I'm gonna need a battery here. And I'm gonna need a battery, I think, right here. I think that lines up right here. Good. And when I put these lasers in, I'm gonna actually use a lens because we're powering everything from one LPT. So I want to lens that up. And let's get the a little bit of power going. At least start it. Oh, I want to put the storage in first. Okay. Now the storage is going to be a little trickier because I need another 2. I'm going to have another 2 on there. So let's go look at where those are going to have to sit. Okay, if I want to line these up, I'm not going to be able to line them up because I want a space in here. So let's get the chevrons going. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is going to be one filter. So the compressor hole will go right there because we have a pipe and then the compressor. And the other compressor, since this is offset this way one, I think what I'm going to do is offset this way one, like that. But that really messes up my conduit system down here because I want those to, trying to get these like compressed in so there'll be a filter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be a filter right here. And one over here. No. One. Yeah, that's wrong. One space filter here. And then one, that's compressor space. And then the other filter will have to go compressor space here. So that's filter, there's a filter, there's a filter. But since these are offset by one, it really upsets that balance. So see if I can't figure this out with these right here. That would be ideal. If I can get these to fit in this pattern over here. So if we go to the chevron, so obviously one is going to have to go right here. The other one's going to have to go right here. However, that eliminates this one here. So I would have to put one here, and then another one back here. So it'd have to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'd have to do a angled, because this one goes right out, right into the compressor. This one is an angled one, and it's going to have to go into the compressor. So an elbow here and an elbow here. But that would work right there. Okay, so that's done. So right in between those two is where I want my storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is going to be where the storage is. Right there. So again, I want to go out 2 for a little walkway. Now, can we go out to here? No, we can't. But I could put a piece of glass right there. That would save it. Okay, so with that done, let's add some lights to the underside of this. Whoop, double clicked. Okay, I do want to mark that. So we're going to come out like that, out like that, and where's my storage? Right there. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, storage is in. Now it's a matter of getting these pipes into the storage. And I think, do I have any elbows left? I do. So I think this one is going to come this way. So let's stand right on this block, super build it, coming down, super build it again, and then go up. And this one, in order to miss that, we're going to build it like that. And that is right in the middle, so we're going to build another one. There we go. Now I need to craft a few more of these. And let's see. There. Down. And in. Just like that. Okay, storage is good. Now I need the bottler. Just like that. So we are going to round it in that way. So the bottler will sit, we can put it right about, so we're going to have another one of these setups right over here. So space it out a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep thinking this is a camel bot over here. This is the block that I placed. Okay. There it is. And let's just connect all of that. And of course, we want that output, and now I can finish the conduit. There it is. Which should power as soon as it sees. There it is. And now we should have chlorine. There it is. So you can see how fast it loads up. Let's see, look at this here. This is just not as fast. It's weird that these... It's like they can't move it fast enough. I have a feeling it's because it can't move it fast enough. So I might have to talk to the developer about that and seeing if we can't speed that up. Because it's storing 50 and it should be able to shove all of that into the compressor. Let's see. Yeah, I might want to try to figure out a way to get some more, maybe one more filter on each one of these. Although that would be a nightmare logistics. I mean, I could put one here connected to this one. But over here is a little tougher because we have all this stuff already in the way. So this would be a problem. Although over here, if I make this framework here on this one instead, then I would have to figure out a way to increase them over here. I knew that was a bad idea. For some reason, I just thought these, since they're getting so many resources, I thought maybe it would go a little bit faster. Oh, don't go in the middle of that. We've already got 12. I want to get all of that and put a 2000 slot hopper in and get some chlorine. It's storing one. Come on. Find it. There it is. Yeah, the bottler is really slow. Because its surface area is so large, it's having to find that hopper. And it has to parse over a lot of surface area before it can find it. So it seems that is a really major limitation. But so far so good. We're pulling compressed chlorine. Now it takes 25. If we did the math, it takes 25 to make just one click of that trencher. So we're going to need 75 in order to build just one trencher, Mark II trencher head. So we're going to need 150 of it to build both. So I'm going to wait, let that build up a little bit, and then come back, and we will work on having a better trencher system. Much better. So we're way over time. So that will do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.